Hello everybody, this is a little bit of footage I took at the Argiscott show, which took place in Edinburgh at the end of November. We flew over to it on an early flight, morning flight, and took in the show. The show was free into it. A lot of machinery on display, and there was also the third hall was probably the most interesting hall, and I don't have any information on it or any videos in it. I have plenty of information that I got out, and it was on animal nutrition and feedstuffs and different ways of feeding, and very, very good. Got a lot of stuff that we'll be following up on and hopefully be able to put into use and practice at a later date. This was a machine here we were very impressed with. It was the NC loading shovel. It's the first one that I had seen. Very well made, very strong, very well put together. Apparently JCB and them had some kind of a deal done for JCB to supply them with parts and supply them with stuff, and it fell through and they ended up having to do it themselves. So it looks like it worked out well for NC. Amazon hadn't got very much at their stand, just this fertilizer spreader. The ploughs, the first one of their ploughs I seen, looks to be fairly strong, but apart from that I can't really tell you any more about it. They also had a hopper, like one of those front hoppers for putting on the front linkage that feeds back to your sower or seed drill. This is the Honda stand here. This is the first hall. There's not very much stuff in the first hall, but you'll see me coming out now to the second hall now, and I'll just kind of leave it and let you watch it yourselves and see what you think. I'll come back in a later date, or not later date, I'll come back in a little bit later on and I'll talk over a little bit of it. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello.
The swing moves the plate and guides the net to the feed ring. Then the swing moves back to bring the plate into wrapping position.
One I was always going to come back in at the deers, wasn't I? This is a 250R. Very high spec one. Big brute of a tractor. What are we going through now? The gator, yes, this was a very high spec gator that they had on the stand. Seemed to be getting an awful lot of attention. The gator is something that I'd love for the farm. I think they'd be very useful. I think that if you're going feeding cattle outside, feeding the meal outside, to be able to throw the meal in the back of it and go feed them without the meal spilling all around your Jeep or your van or whatever vehicle you have, to be able to use them for fencing and stuff like that. I think they'd be very, very useful. But look, who knows, maybe in the future there happen to be some cash floating around, maybe we might invest in one, who knows. There's a lovely little 5125R. I don't know what horsepower they are. I wouldn't be that high up on the 5 series, but it was a lovely little tractor. I suppose it's probably something around 9500 horsepower. Then John Deere, they also had the fixed chamber baler. This is the baler that it only took John Deere about 12 years to stick that extra roller in there to leave them that they could compete with McHale and Welger. And it really is a pity, because apparently now they have them all sorted and they're able to handle wet mat or dry mat or whatever you're putting in them, they can handle it apparently. But the problem is now it's probably too late, because they have the bad name, and once you get that bad name it's hard to shake it off. Yeah, there's just a little bit of some of the GPS stuff here as well, just on display as well. They hadn't really that much stuff on the stand. A few tractors and then a couple of bits. Richie then had a good selection of stuff here on their stand. They seem to be, most of it is sheep stuff. A little bit of cattle stuff I think in the back. I think I'll go around and have a look at it as well. So I'll just leave you alone now, and you can watch the rest of the video in peace, and so you can see what you think of it. You let me know if you like it or not. It's just something a little different. I said I'd take a little bit of footage when I was over at the show, and this is how it turned out. So yeah, well, that's about it. So I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully I have another one up this later in the week. And yeah, so that's about it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. See you soon. Thank you.